Bonjour, good morning. It is Saturday the 7th of August. We are back continuing with the travertine laying of this old French bungalow house being built. A few new commentators in the last video, thank you very much. I've said it once and I'll say it again. If you're not liking and commenting on the videos, it's like an orchestra playing to an empty theatre. So when you send me a like or comment, it's like, yes, at least I'm not wasting my time making these videos. Right, I'm not that needy though, so. Continuing on, yesterday I come here for a couple of hours after work and did this section, and now I've just done the cuts for there, so I'll continue that through and out to join in. I haven't got no help, the boys were both busy, which is really annoying because it is a lot more labour intensive than on my own. It's very slow and frustrating, but I've got to push on. I've just been to the merchants and picked up a load of the grout for a good price. I was looking at some of the bags in tried there with Brick Cash, they were 20-30 euros. Looked online, found some gear for 10-15 quid. Same stuff they provide at Show Son, so I went and seen my mate down there and said, look, match that, and they did. So I got it for 12 euros something a bag, so I was really happy with that. I've just got to buy the sealer online because that's extortionate. I'm still going to have to pay nearly 100 euros, but it's for 20 litres as opposed for 60 euros for 5 litres down Show Son. So pays to shop around. Right, we'll just do a before and after of this section because I'm planning to come and join this up. Okay, this is a before. La da da da. Okay, so as you can see, that's that section done, and nice to see, look at the join lines. So taking that little bit of time to send it into that room worked, so you know, it's just that nice continuous pattern. Now off camera I've cleared the bathroom, cleared all this area, swept it all out, cut all the decoupling membrane, mixed some gear up, and I'm now ready to do this section. So I'm just pushing on. I don't want to do too much work this weekend because it's a Saturday. I need some rest, so I'm just going to get this down and then basically it'll be ready for tiling in here as well. So let's all go at this on French house. We'll come back when it's done. Tun 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 tun. Okay, that's that all successfully laid. I'm happy with that. We'll come back in the next video clip where obviously I can now continue tiling that way. Pretty much the moment we get near that doorway we're going to be hitting grade 1, so I'll swap it over to the grade 1, but what I'll try and do is find some of the nicer grade 2s and slowly blend it in, sort of like these ones. I've put these here on purpose because it's obviously a high traffic area, so we'd continue them in, then it'll go grade 1, so that'll look quite nice. Obviously once that's done, the next room is this one, but I was chatting to Kaz about it the other night. I've bought the grout now for all of this. I've just got to order the sealer, which is going to take about a week or so. So we'll grout and seal everything else first before we move into that room, because otherwise we're moving stuff to move it again, which is no good. So, right, see you in the next clip. Saturday, the 14th of August, bonjour. Welcome back to another edition of this old French house, the Bungalow Build. Should have called it that, shouldn't I? This old French house, the Bungalow Build. That just come to me then. Oh well. Voila, cutting station all set up. Guess who I've got coming back? It's taken ages to persuade him. Richie's back. I was like, come on Richie, come and work for me. Come on mate. So he's like, yeah, it'd be nice to hang out again. So that's great, he's coming. I come here the other day. I didn't film it, but basically what's happened is this. So I've continued this line of tiles down to here, and then I got my laser and I lasered it from this point here across, and then as you can see I've then followed it the whole way along until I got to this point here. And then what I did is I checked for parallel there and there. It was a little bit out, which is not a big deal, but because this is the bathroom and this is what catches your eye more, I've just adjusted it. It was 12mm, so I've adjusted it to suit this so it'll look parallel as it's in this room. And as it goes back that way, you'd never notice because, you know, you just twist it just a little bit. But I'm really happy because that's quite a big distance to obviously separate the tiles and then rejoin them again. So The plan today is me and Richie are going to get this whole area tiled. Obviously where the bath is, the edge of the bath is about here, so our tile to about there. Obviously there's no point tiling underneath the bath, so I'm not going to bother, because even if you were to do a rip out at a later date, you'd do a shower, so yeah, literally no point. So basically I'm pretty much all set up, ready to get a mix on. Richie will be here and then we'll get cracking.
Yo, yo, yo.
Look at this, someone earns too much money riding such a fantastic looking machine.
That's how we roll.
If you're interested in bikes, this is a Yamaha 350 TZR. It's a Honda 600RR, wicked bike.
2005.
2005. Right, Richie's doing the wedding march with the tiles. I present to thee Lady Travertine.
Right, shall I just lean that up there and go and batter up another one? Or you got
Well,
to have a cut and
I tell you what.
Get this one in and set.
Yeah, you can whack that on there, and somewhere is my tile and levelling kit, which is
the
with my spinny ones. It's in the same bucket as that. If you go in there and turn left, it should probably be around there. It's basically an empty paint pot. Okay, little progress update. Coming along nicely. It is going to be 36 degrees today. Absolutely sweltering already. We're not too worried about the gear going off or anything, because obviously it's normally 10 degrees cooler inside, but it is just not nice working conditions. Extremely sticky. And probably extremely stinky. Oh, where's my angle? Oh, alright. Okay, we're slowly making our way out of the room. Got a little bit of reaching to do to get that in place, but I'm confident we can do that quite easily. And we've had some good news. The sealer has been delivered this morning, which is fantastic. So once me and Richie have done this area and finish off a bit in there, it means we can seal the rest of these floors, which means it's then ready for grout, which is excellent news.
Right, 200.
When we were doing this the other day, I literally had Nick holding on to the scruff of my neck and stuff. I would reach over and do it. That's one of those tiles where you want it to go in right first time, otherwise it's just an absolute nightmare. You've got to obviously get in, prise it all up. But that went alright. I was saying to Richie, this is going to be underneath the vanity unit. You're not actually going to see these tiles, because I'm not having a floating one, I'm having it solid straight to the floor. But because I'm a considerate builder, if anybody in the future decides they don't like the vanity unit that I've installed and want to rip out and put something else in, then obviously the tiles are in place. I won't do that everywhere, but things like that, you know, there's always a chance someone might change it. Stop fucking holding them up, you bastard. That's only for dressing them up if need be. You're just loving it too much.
I love it. You know, take pride in my cutting and my tiles. I do.
It makes all the difference though, doesn't it?
Yeah.
What we found is they're a little bit too honed. Like they're rounded off quite a lot, these ones.
Yeah.
A lot more than some of the other ones we've had fucking put in. We're going to be on a cut shag, so do you want to bring in...
The tiles.
Yeah.
Nice one, isn't it, around there?
Yes, still. Yeah, then we'll be back to the grade 2s. Sweltering. Looks nice. Like I said, it's not as nice as grade 2, I personally don't think. I think it's too uniform, but obviously with it being a bathroom we want less joins and holes and stuff, just so it's easier to keep clean, and obviously there's less chance of water ingress through any of the grout lines.
Oh, you silly sausage. You got to get it just right.
Don't know if you heard Richie then, he's there going, be careful, not cutting another one. Okay, we're straight on to another full one, please.
Okay.
Yes, please, bud.
Coming right up.
That's what she said. I'm gonna pull my pants up so you haven't got to deal with my crack. Well, Richie. Okay, we're coming out into this little hallway area, so we'll come back when it's all done. There you go, another impressive install by the A-team. Perry and Richie at your service. Right, happy days. Obviously we're not doing this bit here until I've continued the decoupling membrane into here. So Richie's just quickly having a quick clean up of the tub, and then we're just going to lay, just because we've got all the gear out, we're just going to lay these few here just to use up, and then we are going to put the decoupling membrane into here, and then hopefully the sealer will turn up. And the boss is here, Sky. Hey, hey, hey.
Say hello, everybody.
Say hey, everybody. Come on, I thought you were going to do an introduction.
Yeah.
Oh, you hiding? Ah.
You're funny.
So, as you can see, the progress is continuing. We have found some absolute beauties. Richie wasn't impressed, but he's incidentally picked one that matches the beautiful veins in these two here. I'm really sad, like for me, that is just a thing of beauty.
That's nice, so with the quartz in it.
See, Richie likes it with a crystallised quartz, yes.
Big holes and all the adhesive comes.
Yes, very nice.
Okay.
Sky, what do you think of the floor?
What do you think?
Do you think it's nice?
Go along this floor?
All
All
right.
right.
Hey, you are catching me on your boot.
Yeah? Alrighty. So obviously Sky was a little bit shy in that last clip, but we've got her, she's like, can I go in my bedroom? It's like, of course you can. So we've got her in her bedroom. She's just lying on the floor, Singing away with the music, lights going.
Let it go, let it go.
Are you popping? Do you like your lights? The cold never bothered me anymore. Yay. Just for that, it's worth it. So Richie's mixing up some more of the android adhesive. As you can see, this has all been totally cleared out and swept and hoovered. So we're just ready. What we're going to do is just put the decoupling membrane down so it can be dry for the next time I come, because obviously the plan is to get this tiled as well. Need to get everything else grouted, so then it means I can move everything out of this room into the other rooms and get out of the way, but we don't want to double move it, so that's why we're going to get everything else grouted first and sealed, and then we'll do it. But yeah, for now, decoupling membrane. So I've just been giving Richie a tutorial on how to lay this decoupling membrane, so if it ever comes to it, he'll know what he's doing next time as well. You know, it's not just all about work, sometimes it's about learning. That was funny. So yeah, we'll come back when that's done, because obviously you've seen us do that before in an earlier video. There you go, exciting times again. Decoupling membrane down, nice and stress-free. Me and Richie are now just going to prep the floors for grouting and sealing. But you're not really going to see a lot, because all we're going to do is just go around with our scrapers and stuff and just take off any high spots, especially sometimes we've already done it, but we just check to make sure there's no raised bits, and then we'll sweep it all the way through, wipe it off with water, make sure it's all clean, and then we'll seal it, but you're literally not going to see it. See you in the next video.